What's up, Goon Squad? General Goon back again to drop another banger for all my real gooners out there. Winter's coming up soon, and that means we're gonna be playing in the snow over here at Only Trans HQ. After dropping the masterpiece that was top 10 trans snow bunnies, I had to spin back and drop my definitive list of the top 20 hung white girls. That's right, I'm gonna be putting y'all on 20 baddest white girls who packing 8 inches or more. I'm talking straight pythons. Y'all know how much I love my big white girls. I got that whole series y'all go crazy for on my Twitter page, so this is my area of expertise for real. They all I be to. I'm also going to be doing something revolutionary in this video, something I've never done before. I'm going to be including the girls' sizes too. I'm going to be going off rough estimates, but I've seen a lot of girl in my lifetime, so my guess is for sure going to be accurate. I'm not going to be ranking them in order of their sizes though. How bad they are and how fire their content is finna play a part too. All the names I put on screen for the girls will be their ads on Twitter. Just type them in there and you'll find them all. Also remember, my videos gotta be heavily censored because of YouTube's terms and so if you want to see the uncensored, join my VIP Telly channel in my Twitter bio. Without further ado, let's get straight into the list. Up first, we got a girl that really live up to her name for real. Hung Diva perfectly encapsulates everything that this video is gonna be about. This tall, slim, red-headed trans girl, pretty as f***, and she got for days. I put her at about 7.9 inches. She only started making content this year, but her Twitter is already absolutely insane. Go on it right now and you gonna see me on me. I've had her OF before too, and it was pretty fire. It's probably even better now. She underrated as f***, sitting on only 5K. Y'all should go tap in and show her some love. Up next at number 19, we got a girl who y'all might remember from my classic top 20 trans teens video. This girl so bad I had to put her at number 0 in that video. She was too goated to even rank. In terms of hunginess, you wouldn't think she was from looking at a lot of her content, but in those rare videos when she fully bricked up to the she pretty big, y'all would be surprised for real. I'd put her at like 8 inches. Y'all probably already familiar with this girl, but if you not, you got a lot of catching up to do. If y'all just finding out about her for the first time, y'all probably finna be to her for the next month straight at least. No lie, she one of the GOATs. My next pick go to Woolip, Pillow Backwards. This girl here used to be one of my favorites back when I first got into this. She been in the game for a minute. She's glowed up hella since she first dropped too. She used to have that femboy aura to her, but she went full girl, and everything, and she bad as now. This girl huge. I'd put her at around 8.5 inches. She got a little snake, but unfortunately she always got her soft or locked up in a cage. And most of her content now is just her with huge and so I don't really be to her at all anymore. These trans content creators need to understand that us dudes that watch y'all are not straight, bruh. We not just trying to see y'all fuck yourselves and only play with your and shit. We want big, uncut, slimy girl. On the rare occasion she gets her out, her content is still fire, so she can get a spot on this list for sure. If you never heard of her, definitely go tap in. Y'all won't be disappointed. While I might be beefing with this girl, and I ain't a fan of hers anymore, I gotta keep it real and still put her on this list, cause she is the OG big white girl. I can't deny that. Kendall Love XX gets the number 17 spot, but at one time, I probably would have gave her number 1. If y'all wanna know why that is, go watch my video, The Rise and Fall of Kendall Love XX, and all will be explained. Follow my Twitter and join the Telegram channel in the bio if you wanna watch it. But yeah, she is as f***. I'd put her at like 8 inches. And I've probably accumulated over 100 gooning hours to her videos, which is some of my favorite of all time. Watching her long, uncut girl aggressively in and out of dudes and straight opening that up always had me ready to Definitely not now though, after knowing what I know now about her. I'm blocked, so I don't know what her Twitter or OF is like nowadays, but I haven't heard good things. She got hella content out there on the internet though, so y'all can for sure get your onto her for free. At the number 16 spot, I got a baddie coming out of France. Some real exotic fine who I know y'all ain't never heard of before. Panika Bora is a 4'11" petite baddie with a thick under her pretty little pants. She ain't got no OF. She on this weird French site called mym.fans, but it's fire. I've bought it a couple times before and I never regret it. She on there doing all kinds of nasty. My favorite videos of hers gotta be her getting her little pounded, and showing off her big or frauding with dudes. It's $20 a month, but that website's always doing these promo deals that give new members like 60% off, so you can get it for cheap. I highly recommend y'all indulge in that. You'll be gooned out for the whole week. At number 15, I got the first of many UK girls that's gonna be on this list. Brooklyn. This tall, slim teen girl, pretty, and you wouldn't think much of her from first seeing her, but she got a cobra underneath her drawers. I've seen her tearing a black dude open with it, and it's one of the hottest videos I've seen in my life. Dude screaming for help, and I don't blame him either. I don't think I could take her. She too big. I ain't gonna lie, she do look chopped half the time, but other times she do look nice. Her Twitter cheeks, you gotta cop the OF or hit her up on Telegram to see anything worth going to for real. But if you do, you'll see what I'm talking about. This girl got a tail for real. At number 14, we got a y'all might remember from my top 10 trans MILFs video, Nicole Monroe. I wrongly put her in that video because it turns out she only like 23 or something, LMAO. Even though I put her at number 1, I hadn't really indulged in her content like that. I was just going off the Twitter clips. But when I checked out the OF, I was taken aback. She was way, way bigger than I initially thought she was. I'd say she like 9 inches. And I was even more shocked to find out that she's 100% top. And just calling her a top is an understatement. She be ripping, straight digging dudes out so deep her knocking up on their spots. Crazy. Watching her snake sliding in dudes always got me ready to. I feel like she should be higher in this list, but I got some real baddies coming up. Just y'all wait. My number 13 pick go to none other than Sophia the Doll. I was there right when this teen baddie first jumped on Twitter, and I was in love at first sight. She bad and she got one of the biggest on this entire list, sitting at 10 inches fully nearly hang to her knees. Her gigantic. I feel bad for this girl cause she get faked a lot, and they be hitting like 80 to 100K followers too. But I'm not gonna lie, the fake accounts be dropping better content than a real Twitter page, or even her OF, which is fully pay-per-view. Her Reddit, on the other hand, is pretty fire though. Y'all should go check that out for sure. Now, y'all know I don't really e-girls. They be looking like they don't shower. So y'all know if I put one on my list, they gotta be top tier goons. And this girl definitely is. Doll Sophie got some of the hottest pics and vids I've ever seen in my life. Just thinking about some of my favorites from her got me bricked. This pretty skinny teen got one of the biggest I've ever seen in my life, especially for such a cute little girl. And when she pull out her PJs and dangle it left and right, it be having me hypnotized for real. Shit be having me damn near losing my mind. She got some of the hottest vids on the entire internet. She gotta use 2 hands to her enormous pole, and y'all gotta go tap in if you never heard of her before. Unfortunately, her Twitter is deactivated right now, but if you look up her name, you can still find some of her there. Literally just put her name into Google and go on images, and the first thing you're gonna see is her colossal girl. You're gonna be gooned out for sure. At the number 11 spot, I got one of the baddest trans content creators to come out the UK, Bailey Sinner. This girl low-key an OG too. She been in the game since like 2021, and I was there since the start. She used to have one of the best OFs I've ever seen in my life. It was flooded with the craziest content I've ever seen. This girl huge as her about 9 inches too, and it's all vein. So pretty. She hella pretty too. You wouldn't be able to tell she trans if she wasn't like 6'4". But yeah, sadly, she stopped making content and deleted her OF in mid-2024, and it was heartbreaking. I miss her badly. But luckily, since I got my bread up, I was able to buy all her content from her on Snap a couple months ago, and it's as fire as I remember it. Hit her up on there and y'all might be able to too. She made a new Twitter last autumn, but it ain't none on there at the moment. Here's hoping she one day makes a comeback, cause she's only gotten badder. Now we about to get into the top 10. If y'all thought my previous picks were fire, you ain't seen none yet. My number 10 pick go to an OG in the game, one I've been to for years and still do till this day. Venus Moores was another OG big white girl, and unlike Kendall, her content's actually gotten better as times went on. Last year she dropped my favorite video of all time, where she been a dude old enough to be her father, and she them out. It still gets me brick, even though I've probably watched it about 100 times. Being that she's 6'7", she of course gonna be packing. I'd put her at about 8 to 8.5 inches, and she know how to use that thing. Her Twitter is insane. It's for days on there, but her paid content is even more fire. She's a her vids go crazy, but one of my favorite videos from her gotta be one where she in her bedroom with her hanging out of a short skirt, dancing to Hillside Boys by Kim Petras. All my real gooners gonna know what video I'm talking about. That's so fire that every time I hear that song now, I get bricked. At the number 9 spot, I got another girl who sadly left the content game, Princess Endall. Don't even bother looking that up because she ain't have a Twitter, just Telegram, Instagram, and OF. And the Telegram and OF sadly gone now. I first found this baddie on IG back in like 2022, I think, and I copped the OF in her bio immediately, and it was crazy. She had her chubby 8-inch just hanging out in all its glory, and I was in awe. That's so pretty. She deleted her OF though, and I was devastated. 3 years later though, she finally came back and I copped it immediately again, and the pics and vids on there was straight fire. Her rare as fuck, and I definitely hope she returns because she take over the game for real. She bad as fuck. At the number 8 spot, I got the only girl on here representing for Ireland, Iviella. This tall, gorgeous teen, one of my favorites, and she got a under her. And my favorite video from her got her bricked up slapping it against the camera. Or this one Twitter clip she had where she laid back out of breath with leaking out her, and you can tell she just. This girl came out in 2023 and went on a crazy run, dropping banger after banger daily on her Twitter, then vanished for like a year and came back with a new face, a BBL, and huge and I swear her had gotten even bigger. Only thing was, her OF became strictly pay-per-view. She wasn't dropping heat for free no more. If you can afford her, def go tap in. I promise y'all it'll be money well spent. At the number 7 spot, we got yet another girl who stopped making content, but luckily her OF's still up and running and you can cop it and view mostly all of her old. She literally today renamed herself to Amira, but I know her as Miss Gina TS. You definitely would not think it by looking at her, or even by looking at how she built, but this pretty British girl got a 9-inch chubby uncut monster between her legs. She used to have my throbbing every time I seen it. It still do if I'm being real. Only problem is she switched from being an OF girl to being a full-time findom goddess. Nowadays, she just be focused on draining wallets of middle-aged married white dudes, and she don't get her huge out anymore, which is a damn shame. She deleted everything NSFW from her Twitter page, which used to be fire. If you look up her old name though, you can still find a couple gems. Luckily though, her OF page is still there, but she has deleted a lot of the craziest videos she had up on there. My favorite vids from her gotta be the ones where she tucked good as f***, then she moved her to the side and released the beast, dangling it side to side. And her so big that when she's swinging it, it wrap around her leg. Her pretty as f*** too. I can't describe why, but it's my favorite thing about her. It's a real shame she quit. I really hope she come back to the content game. She'd for sure take it over. It's not ready for her. My number 6 pick go to another one of the OGs in it, and one of the for sure goats, Transati, aka TS Luna. This girl was one of the first trans girls I ever gone to, and from the jump I knew she was some different. Her enormous. I'm talking gigantic. She about 9.5 inches, no. She got one of the most unique I ever seen in my life too. Her like really fat at the bottom, then it get ever so slightly skinnier as it goes up. Her meat look delicious too. She got one of the only that be having my mouth watering every time I look at it. I know that tastes different. Her teeth always leaking. Her content is insane, I ain't gonna lie. I've never bought her OF cause it leaked and it's S-tier goons. My favorite video from her gotta be this one where she POV over the kitchen stove and her looking monstrous. Then she huge all over it. Or maybe it's this vid where she in blue lingerie bricked up, herself from the back and her so big it look like she got a damn tail. I could keep going for real, but this video will probably be like an hour long. But she an all-star in this. Sadly, she stopped posting in 2023, took a hiatus, came back, and now she look hella chopped. But you know what they say, all good things must come to an end. Her old is still incredible though, and you can find it all with a simple Google search. Now we about to crack the top 5. This where the fire or the fire at. If you haven't had to click off this video to begin your session yet, you definitely gonna have to now. This girl technically a femboy, but I don't give a baby blue prince pretty as and her is terrifyingly long. I think she just turned 18. I've been following her Twitter for about 2 years and she'd been posting semi-spicy pictures on there, but never nothing naked, and she never had no OF. But this year she decided to drop one, at $50, mind you, and I was like, hell no, she tripping. But she kept dropping fire previews on her Twitter with her sensor, and eventually my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to say fuck it and buy it. And yo, I do not regret that at all. I never would have guessed it by looking at her, but she enormous. Her scared me the first time I seen it. She easily the biggest on this entire list, sitting at just under 11 inches. On her OF, she be in the mirror letting her big dangle left and right, and that is but intimidating too. I never seen a white girl with so much before in my life. She got a banana. If y'all can afford that, definitely go cop the OF, and y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, y'all broke dudes gonna have to sit this one out. Coming in at number 4, we got one of my most goon-to girls this year, Quinn Uncut. This tall, slim, gothic-looking Australian baddie, super big. She packing a fat that's so pretty, I be wanting to make out with it, and her own is top tier. It's rare nowadays you see a good old page with consistent uploads that ain't trying to shove hella pay-per-view videos down your throat, but hers is all that and more. It's so fire I wanted to cop some pay-per-view to see what more she got, and I got a crazy video of her getting and it's one of my favorite videos of all time. Dude giving her sensual fire, taking her deep in his mouth, and you can see the pleasure on her face. She laid back smiling and looking at him like she in love with him for real. They for real had to have been busting off some type of drugs, cause I ain't never seen that type of chemistry in the scene ever before. He tongue kissing her, the soul out of her, and she looked like she in pure ecstasy. Head vids ain't even my thing, but watching that one makes my throb for real. I'm waiting on her making a video that have me gooned the out for months. Better yet, I'm trying to get by her. That'd be a dream come true. If she ain't live all the way in Australia, I promise y'all I would have made that happen by now. Y'all go tap in if you never heard of her before. You'll love her. Oh, and by the way, her name accurate. She really is uncut, just the way I like them. Coming in at the number 3 spot, I got Svetlana Barbie. Y'all might remember her from my OG Top 10 Twitter Trans Girls video I made last summer, where I put her at number 1. And ain't changed, bruh. I'm still in love with her. If y'all ain't familiar with her, she got a so big and scaly it looked like an alligator tail. She about 11 inches, no bull. I'm pleased to say that she did make a comeback, just like I was hoping she would, and it was a hell of a return, I'll say that. She been seriously cutting up, and her content was even better than before. Just to name a few, she's dropped a shower video where she cleaning herself while her big just hanging and staring at the camera, a bottoming video where she take and her video, which is one of the greatest videos I've ever watched. She get hard and spend like 5 minutes struggling trying to fit her enormous inside it, and when she finally do, she that thing in all kind of different positions, giving it super long. The day it dropped, I locked myself in my room and straight abused my bruh. I ain't lying. That was one of the best sessions I ever had in my life. She's been dropping straight fire, but she ain't posted none since the very end of June. I'm hoping she ain't going away again. She is on estrogen now though. She got teeth now and also got a little thick, but it feel like she don't be getting as she used to. And she also be busting them gooey clear that just leak out of her which I hate, I ain't gonna lie. I love the thick, milky, packed with protein that be shooting out of girls' meat. She used to be a serious shooter, and boy do I miss it. I honestly don't know who bigger between her and my number 1 pick. I low-key think number 1 might be bigger than her. I'd love to see him go for meat one day. I ain't gonna lie, I got my money on my number 1 pick though. That bitch like a horse. Svetlana like a donkey though. But yeah, her library of content is straight platinum. I swear she ain't never missed. She's yet to drop a video which hasn't had me out. Coming in at number 2, we got my wife. My favorite content creator of all time and the baddest girl on this entire list. Y'all might know her as CPyXO, but she just changed her name to Sugar XO. This 5'5" petite blonde girl, beautiful as and when she first came out, she changed the game for real. She was the first ever trans girl who looked exactly like my type, down to a T, except she had a fat, long, white, pretty, uncut 8.5 monster, and that shit drove me crazy. I still remember the first time I seen it. My mouth was gaped open like a cartoon or something, and my heart started racing and pumping blood to my immediately. It almost tore through my drawers, I was that bricked. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I especially couldn't believe who what I was seeing was attached to. It just didn't make no sense. I've had her OF since the very start, and I've probably passed over 150 to her this year alone. I've bought about every pay-per-view video she's ever sent out, and even that wasn't enough for me. I got a custom from her where I had her twerking, bricked up butt, and when her big swings downwards, it damn near hits the ground. I even bought another custom from her with a camera under her while she stroked her, and she fat all over the screen. And these just the customs. I could go on for days about all my favorite videos from her. I might even make that video, the top 10 CPyXO videos of all time. Let me know in the comments if that's something y'all want to see. Chloe bad as I would have gave her the number 1 spot, but number 1 indisputably bigger than all the girls on this list, by a long shot. But yeah, for only having launched her OF in November of last year, she's had a crazy run, dropping banger after banger on her OF and Twitter, each more fire than the last. She's still hella underrated though. Sitting on only 6K on Twitter, she for sure deserves a 6-figure following. She's still a virgin, so all her content's solo, and I don't know if we'll ever get collab content from her. She don't seem too keen on it. But if she do, it's gonna be with me. Believe that. Y'all only gonna see her big sliding in and out of me or nobody else. This my soulmate for real, and I love her so fucking much, bruh. I'm willing to die behind any of y'all that wanna try or get by her. She mine. Before we get to the number 1 spot, I got a few honorable mentions I gotta get through first. I only got 3 this video, so it shouldn't take me too long. Up first, we got Kiera Isn't Sorry. This girl look unassuming as She just looked like your regular nerdy white girl that be in the library all the time reading books or watching anime or some other I don't know. You would never think that she got a fat monster under her skirt. She literally got a photo of it rock hanging out of her skirt, and it be having me bricked, bruh. Having just turned 18, she's just launched her Reddit, Twitter, and OF, and she for sure one to watch in 2026. Her Twitter and Reddit already pretty crazy, and y'all gotta go tap in and run her numbers up. My next honorable mention gonna go to Dia the Doll. Dia, everything I love in a girl for real. She tall, pretty, and packing 7.5. But for some reason, she just don't do it for me. I really couldn't tell y'all why. She is bad as though, and her content pretty good too. So if she look like your cup of tea, I'd definitely go check her out. You'll love her. My last honorable mention go to one of my guilty pleasures, Alexis Rose, aka Alex Wild. It's 2 Twitters for her, and I don't know which one is real. She can be pretty, but she look hella chopped sometimes. And she dresses like a straight T-word. And she also look like she smell a little funky. But one thing I can't deny is she got some serious her longest. And she loves showing it off and reminding you how she is. I'd put her at about 8.5 to 9 inches. Her OF ain't got no post on it, so I ain't never seen her page stuff. But her Twitter is pretty fire. It's me for days on there. And she take the pics and videos I've ever seen. She even got some previews of her doing fat love. And oh my, I ain't never noticed them before, but she even got full videos up on her Twitter of her dudes' mouths and she rough with it. Damn, I'm about to and I ain't even touched my yet. I don't know what it is, but them girls that look questionable be the best goons, bruh. You be going crazy to them and the fattest to him, then afterwards you be looking at the screen like, the did I just to? But yo, I promise y'all, if she did have an OF, I'd probably be her top subscriber. Her big be having me gooned out. Deep down, I want to put her in the top 5, but I just can't bring myself to do it. But y'all go check her out and let me know if I'm tripping or if I'm valid. Alexis go crazy, at least for me anyway. And finally, for my number 1 pick, I'm giving the crown to who's for sure my most goon to girl right now, Charlie Matemans. This girl's is indescribably huge, the biggest I've ever seen in my entire life. I put her at number 3 in my teens vid, and in that video, I said her was a decent size, but back then, I didn't even know the scale of how big she was for real. I'd bought her own when it first came out in the summer of 2024, and it was alright. It only had like 6 videos on there if I remember correctly, but none crazy. She always had a semi or she was just soft. For like the next 8 months or something, I was sleeping on her till I randomly decided to tap back in, and her content had gotten amazing. I was absolutely astounded when I seen her fully bricked up for the first time. In fact, she wasn't even bricked up. She got one of those that's so big and heavy that it can't even stand up when it's fully. It just be hanging there. And it for real looked like a third leg. Her like 11.5 inches long and probably like 6.5 inches around. It's super fat. Her so thick and when she got no drawers on it, for real looked like she half white girl, half horse. Her enormous. She got one of those that's so big she can't pull her back. So her permanently got a hoodie on. And it just makes it look even more pretty if I'm being real. She for sure got my favorite girl of all time. It's so beautiful, and I ain't never seen another like hers ever in my life. I'm for real trying to find the words to describe how big her is, but I honestly can't. It's crazy because from looking at how pretty she is, you for sure would not be able to tell she packing like that whatsoever, but she is. If I ever recommend y'all to buy any girl's own, it'd be this girl's for sure. You gonna get way more than your money's worth. I've seen all her collab videos too, but she only be bottoming. She ain't topped yet. But if she did, I know it'd be one of the greatest videos I ever see in my life. I'm for real trying to see if she'd let me take her, but I don't think she the type of girl that'd be down with that for real. I don't even know how she fitting that thing in anybody anyway, except me. I could for sure take her entire. Either way, she one of the GOATs. She probably my GOAT right now. I've been to her non-stop for the last couple months. I got an addiction to her at the moment, bruh. I'm for sure gonna go to her after I'm done making this. She goes insane. But anyway, that brings the video to an end. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope I put y'all on to some S-tier goons. If y'all know any other big white girls that should have been in this, please put me on in the comments. I'm always on the hunt for new ones. Don't be putting me on chop shit though, like dudes was trying to tell me to put my Dom Riston and Zoe Taylor in this video. L goons, bruh. Anyway, like and subscribe if y'all enjoyed, and follow me on X too to stay locked in. General Goon, signing out.